This project is about erecting an iron in room 526 in Knowles Building at the University of Hong Kong. We are now presenting to you our proposed design. Using some virtual design and construction methods and building information modeling, VDC is used in this project. 4 elements are involved in this project, including POP model, Gantt chart, 3D model, and FFB. For this task, our team is appointed by the Department of Real Estate and Construction to build an I-room on 5th floor at Knowles Building. The I-room is built to facilitate interaction and information sharing. Moreover, the original usage teaching is reserved. Here is the design aspect. There are 3 design objectives in the project. They are flexible, cost-effective, and educational. Our symbol for this project is I. It represents high technology design century. Our design name, the I Collection. The I-room is in a 4-in-1 stage. It combines 2 conference rooms and 2 discussion rooms. These are the floor plans. This floor plan has the biggest conference room in our design. It can include more than 60 chairs. Students can have formal presentations there. In this floor plan, the smaller room is the discussion room. The bigger one is the conference room. It can include more than 50 people at the same time. For this arrangement, there are 2 discussion rooms on the upper side. For the last arrangement, there are 4 rooms. It includes more than 80 people.
A product organization process model is used in our project to list out different items, parties, and work. This is our Level B POP model. The model could be divided into 3 parts. The first part is product model. It defines the physical elements and systems to be designed and built in our project. We will point out how our design choices will fit with our objectives. The second part is organization model. It points out the organization groups or parties which design and build each defined physical element. The third part is process model. It indicates the activities and milestones that stakeholders follow to do their work. There will also be an estimated period of time for each process item. A POP model can clearly list out the items, the responsible parties, and the work. It is useful to check if the above 3 parts are consistent with each other, which could facilitate work in later stages. We would also check if our design choices fulfill our requirements from the function, form, behavior columns. The POP model can introduce our 4 main functional objectives in design. The first one will be high technology. Being an I-room, there should be enough electrical appliances to support activities held there. Therefore, smart boards will be required. In our design, 7 smart boards will be provided, in which 3 are fixed and 4 are movable. Suiting different arrangements of the I-room partitions, The purchasing and installation work will be responsible by a SmartBoard installer. By providing SmartBoards, it can facilitate message conveyance in lectures and reports, and enable interactive presentations and tutorials to take place. The second functional objective is flexibility. Partition walls are needed to allow different arrangements to take place there, in order to suit the usage of the iRoom. In response to this requirement, we will have 6 partition walls in the room, which can be erected to create partitions, or folded to have a larger space. Furniture should also be mobile to lower the inconvenience caused by the rearrangement. Thus, we propose to purchase some movable furniture, including desks and seats, and 4 movable SmartBoards. This could help facilitate the alternation of partitions. A purchasing manager would be in charge of purchasing and setting up the partition walls and furniture. The third functional objective is safety and security. Fire services installation should be well installed there to fit the code from the building's department. Also, since many electrical appliances could be used in the room, security systems like CCTV should be provided to secure the electrical equipment in the iRoom and users' personal belongings. Hence, FSI and CCTV will both be installed there. A FSI contractor will set up the FSI, while a CCTV installer would install the CCTV system. The final functional objective will be comfort. The iRoom could be used for lectures, tutorials, reports, presentation, etc. We would like the room to provide a comfortable condition for the users inside. Hence, the lighting and ventilation system needs to be rearranged, since different partitions would affect the original system's effect. In our design, we propose to rearrange the heating, ventilation, and air conditioning system. And the electricity system as well. The HVAC system would be responsible by an HVAC contractor, while the electricity system would be in charge by a mechanical, electrical, and pumping contractor. They would design and construct the 2 systems. In addition, to allow partitions to be created, the existing stages need to be demolished to produce flat flooring. Also, the ceiling should be covered up to hide the ducts and walls there. In our design, the floor will be made flat and covered by carpet. A false ceiling will be constructed. The carpet flooring and false ceiling would not only give a nice appearance, but also add points to sound insulation effect. In this way, users could focus on their work better. There will also be a flooring contractor for the carpet flooring and a ceiling contractor for the false ceiling. Acoustic walls would also be required to provide an all-round sound insulation effect. Panels of acoustic materials will be laid. They will act as a complement to the false ceiling and carpet flooring, which insulate and absorb noise among the partitions in the iRoom. An acoustic engineer would erect the walls. These acoustic walls will help insulate noise out from the iRoom. This is the organizational chart. There are 8 specialists and installers in the project. We will have a separate installer for SmartBoard. This is the Gantt chart. It shows the process of the design, demolition, and construction of the iRoom. The process will start from 31st of May to 22nd of August, which is approximately 3 months. The construction will commence on summer holidays so that it will not cause much trouble to students. There are basically two key elements in the iRoom. The first one is smart boards. A smart board is used for teaching by the professor, sharing by the guests, and presentation by the students. Both the purchasing and the installation will be done by the smart board installer. The second one is the movable partitions. It is a group of movable boards with rails on the ceiling. It gives the iRoom flexibility to change its internal arrangement. Both the purchasing and the installation will be done by the purchasing manager. There are 4 forms of iRoom by using the moving boards to divide the space. Here we will show you the normal form of iRoom, which is a conference room for lectures and presentations. The capacity of the iRoom is 66 people, which is suitable for any serving class to use. There are notebooks connecting to the smart boards used for lecture and presentation. CCTVs are installed in the iRoom, which can secure the smart boards and notebooks. Moreover, sprinkler, forensic tools, and the central air conditioning system are installed at the false ceiling in order to provide a health and safety environment for students. The tables and chairs are located at the center of iRoom in order to let the students to discuss with tutor in a more convenient way. Both fixed and movable smart boards are provided in the iRoom, which can enhance the efficiency and interaction of teaching and presentation. Now we are going inside the iRoom with the form of 2 conference rooms and 2 discussion rooms. In corridor can provide any interference between the rooms. Looking inside the conference room, it contains all basic installations, smart boards, and notebooks. The conference rooms can be used for studio presentation and meeting. In the discussion room, it normally used for studio meeting. This is the smaller discussion room, which is capable of 9 people, while the bigger discussion room can cater for 10 to 20 people. The 2 conference rooms contain same installations with same space, which can allow 2 different presentations or lectures to hold without interfering others at the same time. The moving boards can be rotated so as to make the entrance or a closed room. The demolition will start on 3rd of June and will end on 7th of June. It will be carried out by the demolition contractor. First, all the furniture will be removed. Next, 2 platforms will be demolished. Walls and floor finishes will then be removed. After that, HVAC system, electricity system, and the fire services installation will be removed. Finally, the room will become empty. The construction will commence from 17th of June to 21st of August. 3 different systems will be constructed at first, which are the HVAC system, the electricity system, and the fire services installation. They will be constructed by the HVAC contractor, the MEP contractor, and the FSI contractor respectively. They will last for 3 weeks and will end on 5th of July. Next, the false ceiling and the acoustic walls will be constructed from 8th of July onwards. They will be constructed by the ceiling contractor and the acoustic engineer respectively for 3 weeks. They will end on 26th of July. Then, the carpet flooring will be constructed for another 3 weeks, commencing from 29th of July to 16th of August. After that, the purchasing manager will purchase the movable partition and the furniture, while the smartboard installer will purchase the smartboards from 12th of August to 16th of August. Then, the installation of movable partition will start on 19th of August for 1 day by the purchasing manager. The installation of CCTV will start on 20th of August for 1 day by the CCTV installer. The installation of furniture will start on 21st of August for 1 day by the purchasing manager. The installation of the 3 fixed smartboards and the 4 movable smartboards will start on 22nd of August for 1 day by the smartboard installer.
There is one potential risk in the project.
The clash of work between 4 types of contractors, which are the ceiling contractor, MEP contractor, HVAC contractor, and FSI contractor, and project manager will become the decision maker. VDC helps in 3 aspects, which are checking process, speeding up construction, and adjusting to changes. The design can fulfill these 5 aspects of business purposes, including movable smartboards, providing sign installation materials, reusing the chairs, using movable partitions, and used in cost-effective way.
得，你覺唔覺？紅色係咪好怪啊？紅色。我拉長咗力。
I am basically responsible for the POP model in this scenario. I've learned to use quite a number of new softwares and programs, like using Prezi to do the presentation and Movie Maker to help produce part of the video. I believe that these skills will be useful in the future tasks. Also, I think our group cooperates quite well in this project. According to the clear work list, everyone is in charge of a specific task. Therefore, it makes us work effectively. This scenario really helps us learn more computer skills and also teach us to work together better.
Hi, I'm Stuart. In this studio, a lot of computer programs are required. During the process, I have to learn different software like the Movie Maker in order to produce the video. Some of them are very hard to use and I need others to help me. Overall, this studio is very challenging and worthwhile, as I can learn different software that can be used in the future. The whole group is very cooperative and hardworking, so it is pretty amazing that we can produce such a video in a short period of time.
Hi, I'm Candice. In this project, I learned a lot of new things, and most of them are related to computer skills. For example, AutoCAD and Prezi. I think this studio task is full of challenge. The time is limited. We met a lot of difficulties. Luckily, I believe that nothing is impossible. We finally produced a video for this task. I feel happy and believe that I really learned something after I finished this studio project.
It takes us a lot of time in completing the whole scenario. New softwares are required to do the task, but we can learn a lot in the process. It is necessary to communicate well between groupmates, and we did it well. I'm glad that we finally produced a satisfactory VDC model on our own. This scenario is definitely one of the toughest, but I'm sure it will be a memorable task for me, and I think the skills I learned from the scenario are beneficial to my job in the future.
Hi, I'm Eric. In this project, I'm responsible for the 3D model, part of the 4D animation, and combining the finalized video. Throughout this project, I've learned a lot of new software and presentation skills. Although there are a lot of difficulties and challenges in this project, I have finally overcome all the tasks and I'm satisfied about this. The studio work is demanding. However, it drives our group to work much harder than before, and I believe that it is worthwhile for us to do this task in studio.
Hi, I'm Suki and I'm responsible for 2 tasks in this project. One is acting as a purchasing manager to search for information of furniture and equipment that we need for our iRoom. From that, I understand that sufficient communication is important for teamwork, as I need to purchase the things that suit the requirements from other parties, like the engineers and the architects. The second task was to make a 4D model and parts of the 3D model. It was a great challenge to me, as I'm not very good at computer works. I downloaded some new softwares and learned from errors. I remember that one of the softwares did not work, and I needed to think of alternatives to finish it. It was exciting, and I'm so happy that I'm able to finish it.